And we're on. Fixing my hair.
So hi, Dr. Anthony Mattis, and I'm Zeinah Attar. We're introducing like the Xmen into the Middle East by Dr. Anthony Mattis. So I'm gonna say that in Arabic first, then I can ask you.
Go for it.
Okay. Dr. Anthony Mattis, chiropractor وفاسيليتيتر لأكسس كونشسنس. حنقدم موضوع الإكسمان للشرق الأوسط. So, Dr. Anthony, what is Xmen?
Well, it was a class that was created by Gary Douglas, the founder of Access Consciousness, and co-created by Dr. Dane here and Maxwell. Did you want to translate that?
Okay. Class اخترعوه جاري دوغلاس وآن ماكسويل وقدموه لمدرسة Access Consciousness.
So they wrote this book called Would You Teach a Fish to Climb a Tree?
كتبوا كتاب اسمه ممكن تعلم سمكة تطلع فوق شجرة.
And what it does is it explores those people out there, from children to even adults, that have been like diagnosed and labeled with like ADD, autism, OCD.
يبحث في موضوع الأطفال حتى الكبار اللي تشخصوا بتشتت انتباه وفرط حركة، توحد، اللي هو الترتيب الزائد والحركة المفرطة. And
so it's a term that the Xmen is a term that they affectionately call those of us who've been labeled with these types of diagnoses, and they got the name from the Marvel comics, the Marvel movies.
طيب فهم استخدموا اسم Xmen للناس اللي قالوا عنهم وشخصوهم بهذه التشخيصات، واستخدموا الاسم من الدفاتر حقت الكوميك اللي هي بتعرض موضوع Xmen.
And why? Because the people, the different beings, the mutants, if you will, they all had superpowers. They all had gifts and capacities. And so what if these diagnoses were not handicaps or a problem, but what if they were actually hidden capacities?
I go translate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
فإيش لو هذه الأشياء والتشخيصات زي اللي موجودة في الأفلام حقت Xmen، إيش هي لو كانت مثلا مواهب، فيها هدايا، فيها زي مثلا كأنه عندهم طاقات ما هي موجودة عند غيرهم، فمن هنا جاء موضوع الإكسمان.
Yeah, and it wasn't until I got to Access Consciousness 8 years ago when I really bought the point of view that the ADD, the attention deficit disorder that I was diagnosed with, was a handicap. I bought that point of view for most of my life until I got to Access.
طيب هو بيقول إنه قبل ما يجي على Access اشترى وجهة النظر اللي تقول إنه تشخيصه بتشتت انتباه وفرط الحركة كعلة، بس بعد ما دخل Access صار يشوفها كأنه رجل إكس، كأنه موهبة، صار يشوف طاقاته هناك.
And the insecurities that it created most of my life, it's sort of like all the choices that I made in my life were from that limiting point of view. And I found out later, because of Access, that it was a lie, that actually I do have gifts and capacities.
فاكتشف بعد ما دخل مدرسة Access إنه كثير من قراراته في حياته كانت مبنية من هذه النقطة، وكان شايف إنها عيب. بعدين لما شافها على حقيقتها وشاف إنها هدية بدأ تتغير الأشياء عنده.
And what we start to explore with the Xmen classes is we start to use these pragmatic tools that were created by the founders of Access Consciousness, and how you can take these quote unquote diagnoses and actually discover what your unique capacities are to you.
فاللي اكتشفوا انه بعض هذه الكلاسات اخذ الادوات حقت مدرسة اكسس وطبقها فعليا وشاف انه طيب اوكي بعد التشخيص هذا كيف يخدمني، كيف اقدر اطوره عندي، كيف اقدر اكبره عندي، فاستخدم الادوات علشان يلاقي مواهبه وفعلها لخدمته.
Yeah, and you don't have to be labeled with these diagnoses to be an Xmen, so to speak, because there's all different types of people with different capacities, but they're going unexpressed, they're going unacknowledged, and a lot of people spend most of their lives not even knowing who the hell they are.
وما تحتاج احد يشخصك انه يكون عندك اي شيء من هذه التشخيصات علشان تكون اكسمان. كثير من حياة بعض الناس يكون عندهم هذا الشيء وعندهم مواهب وهم ما يعرفوا هم مين، فهذه الادوات كمان تساعد.
Yeah.
So Anthony, I was saying that I didn't literally translate what you said, but I said that a lot of people who even don't know who they are can make a use of these classes.
Oh, absolutely.
فمو شرط انت تكون عندك التشخيص هذا، بس تقدر تستفاد من الكلاس حق الأكسمان ومواضيع الأكسمان اللي تتعرف على نفسك.
Yeah, and like I said, you don't have to have been diagnosed with these different things to receive the amazing tools that you'll get out of the Xmen classes.
ما يحتاج تكون اتشخصت علشان تستقبل الأدوات اللي موجودة في كلاس الأكسمان. ممكن تكون ما تشخصت بولا شيء من دي الأشياء.
Yeah, to me, it's about taking a deeper dive into your unique abilities, no matter who you are.
بالنسبة له كلاسات الأكسمان هي زي كأنك تاخد غوصة أغمق في أنت مين. Anthony, can I bring up the class now, like here? And
yeah, if you want to.
I'll go for it in English first, then Arabic.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna give a little bit of history first in English, then Arabic. Okay, so Dr. Anthony Mattis is not just an Access Consciousness Foundation facilitator and Access Consciousness facilitator. He's also an Xman facilitator. So he gives classes that are 1 day long, and he gives like many intros and many tools to teach you or not teach you, to show you that you know that you know. So in Arabic, دكتور أنثوني كمان ميسر لكلاسات الأكسمان، ما هو بس ميسر فاونديشن وأكسس كونشسنس وكذا، هو كمان يدي الكلاسات هذه. ف في كلاسات هو بيوفرها في هذا الموضوع. We were talking, Dr. Anthony and I, and something popped for now. So go for it. You can say. You can say what popped.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a whole bunch of, we have a whole telecall series. I think we're doing like covering 8 or 9 different topics. You know, and I don't even know, like money, you know, sexuality, sexualness, having children that are Xmen or being married to an Xmen. I mean, we're really going to be covering a lot of different topics and having really big conversations in the whole telecall series that we'll be doing together.
Teens, labels.
There you go. Everything. Because this is about breaking you out of what you've been labeled as and recognizing the gift that you are to the world.
طيب ففي كلاسات احنا يعني طلعنا كذا بفكرة حنسوي 9 كلاسات. الكلاسات هذه تتكلم عن المال، الجسد، الطاقة الجنسوانية، المراهقين، يعني كثير أشياء. فهو عبارة عن يخرجك من المسمى إنك أنت ADD ADHD ولا عندك تشتت انتباه فرط حركة تخرج من قالب المسمى. So
Yeah. So what are your unique gifts that you're not acknowledging?
ايش هي مواهبك المخفية اللي ما بتعترف بيها او ما انت شايفها؟
Yeah. And are you letting your past dictate your future?
هل بتخلي ماضيك يحكم مستقبلك ويتحكم بمستقبلك؟
Julia just put it, she goes, "You are married to an X-Men." And she goes, "So am I."
Yeah.
Julia is my wife. Yeah, she was crazy enough to marry me, that's for sure. So I'm so grateful and blessed, and so are my children.
So can you say what type of X-Man in this reality you are? Like what was your label before you found Access? Yeah.
Mine? Oh, attention deficit disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, you name it. But it really wasn't until Access where I got to see how being everywhere and nowhere at the same time was a complete gift. And it helped me to it contributed to me to facilitate people beyond their problems. Did you disappear? Did Zeinah go into a different dimension? Zeinah, where are you? It's kind of trippy. Uh-oh. We lost her, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned for more. So anyway, taking a deeper dive into this whole world of X-Men, it's really about empowering you to know what you know and never being defined by your limitations ever again. You know, I spent probably 43 years of my life being defined by the labels that were given to me.
I'm sorry, you broke up.
No worries.
So, okay.
I kept it going.
Can I translate what you said?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. So he was okay, just so we can go back to that.
43 years being defined by the labels that were given to me until I got to Access. They were labels that were given to me that created the limitations in my life, or at least I allowed them to create limitations in my life.
فقعد أغلب حياته معرف بالحدود اللي حطوله هي. قالوا له أنت عندك حدود هنا وحدود هنا وحدود هنا وحدود هنا وحدود هنا. بعدين لما لقى الأدوات نزل الحدود وطلع. So I translated that rather nicely.
Cool. And so, but at the same time, there was always this like knowing in the background that that I wasn't just what those definitions were.
في نفس الوقت كان عنده زي معرفة ورا مخه إنه ما هو مجرد التعريفات هذه.
But I didn't.
Can I ask a question here?
Well, hold on. Let me finish this piece because it's really important. But I didn't know, because there's so many people out there that they know that they're more than what they're being, but for whatever reason, they don't know how to access that potency.
كثير ناس يعرفوا إنهم يعرفوا بس ما يعرفوا كيف يوصلوا للقوة الكامنة اللي موجودة ورا دا الشيء. فهم عارفين بس زي اللي مو قادرين يوصلوا لها.
Yeah, and that's what the tools do. The tools help to sort of like open up and create that space for you to finally access the gift that you are.
هذا اللي الأدوات تخلقه. الأدوات تساعدكم إنكم أخيراً تقدروا توصلوا للهدية اللي أنتوا أصلاً هي.
Yeah, cool. So you had a question.
Okay. So, for example, somebody wants to come and they're hearing us now and they're saying, okay, blah, 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 you're saying this. Okay, what do we do? Where do we go? Like if I come to a class, like Where do I start?
Start whatever is light. If you see a class and your body goes, yes, that's the class that's for you, you know? And you know, that's what I did. I would choose classes based on basically the energy. If I felt like it was going to expand my life, I took a class.
اوكي فبيقول انا سالته قلت له طيب سمعتونا قلنا بلا بلا تكلمنا قلنا انه رهيب مدري اذا نبغى نروح كلاس فين نروح؟ فقلت شوفوا اخف شيء ليكم هذا هو الشيء اللي ليكم جسمكم لو انبسط انه يحضر هذا الكلاس روحوا هذا الكلاس.
Yeah. And you know, in the, gosh, how long have I been in the health and healing world? Probably, I don't know, 30 years. In 30 years, I've been working with people and working with bodies. I haven't come across a set of tools like the tools of access consciousness that really, really, really contribute to accessing your gift.
هو لي 30 سنة بيشتغل في مجال الشفاء والعلاج وبيشتغل مع الأجساد ودكتور أنثوني كايروبراكتر يعني طبيب دكتور كمان بس ما لقى أدوات زي اللي موجودة في Access Consciousness.
Yeah.
فهذه هي because I don't think we told them that you're a chiropractor.
I don't know, maybe you mentioned it in the beginning, but yeah, I've been a chiropractor for 20 years. And then, you know, my undergraduate degree was in health and fitness too. So I was always working with people's bodies and helping people get in shape. And then as a chiropractor, I kind of dealt with the whole person, like body, mind, and soul, so to speak.
Okay. فهو كان طبيب chiropractor وقبلها درس الصحة والفتنس زي اللي هو صحة الجسد فكان طول عمره بيتعامل مع صحة الإنسان جسدا عقلا روحا زي كده فلي فترة في المجال بس يقول ما قد لقى زي access consciousness.
Yeah. So it's a true gift. So if it's something that sounds fun for you and light for you, come and play. And there's a million facilitators all over the world, literally. And, you know, the tools of access consciousness, they're pragmatic, they're simple, but they're so powerful and potent that they change everything in your life that's not working for you.
اوكي فهو بيقول اذا كان الشيء خفيف بالنسبه لكم بسطه تعالوا العبوا احضروا كلاس وفي مليون احد ممكن يصير لكم هذا الشيء مو شرط بس دكتور أنتوني بس انكم روحوا وشوفوا هذه الاشياء. So that was about like a mini idea about the Xmen series that you're gonna do. We're gonna put the link under and you can see whether it's light for you, whether it's not light for you. But you have like two people who are like ADD, ADHD, ADD, ADHD.
Yeah.
Who did the Xmen class, and I don't know if it shows, but I don't think we look ADD, ADHD. طيب فعندكم شخصين عندهم مشخصين بتشتت انتباه وفرط حركة وما أعرف إذا باين إنه نحن الاثنين عندنا تشتت انتباه وفرط حركة بس إذا الشيء ده كان حماس بالنسبة لكم شوفوا الكلاسز احنا هنحط اللينك تحت وإنكم تقدروا تدخلوا. Oh, and by the way, he is facilitating and I'm translating, so I don't know. هو حيكون بيسر الكلاس.
Like go fast, you're gonna have to keep up. You're gonna have to keep up.
ايوه يقول لازم الحق معاه. So do you want anything you want to add or we can?
No, just come play if it sounds fun for you, you know, and if if you're looking to explore your unique gifts, your unique capacities, come and play.
إذا أنتوا تبغوا تستكشفوا طاقاتكم الكامنة تعالوا ألعبوا.
It's as simple as that. And the beautiful thing about access is you don't have to give up anything because consciousness includes everything and judges nothing. It just adds to your life.
أحلى شيء في access إنه مو لازم تتخلوا عن ولا شيء لأنه الوعي يشمل كل شيء فمو لازم تتخلوا عن ولا شيء. فبس ضيفوا دي الأشياء في حياتكم وتتعلموها. ف okay, so yeah. وحتشوف حيبان إذا في I don't think this call has prereqs, but we're gonna post. حنحط إذا هذا الشيء عنده كورسات لازم تحضر ولا قبل.
The prereqs will be listed. I think the 1-day class might be bars. It'll be when they register. It'll show what their prereqs are. But the core call series that we're doing, there are no prerequisites, and we're doing 8 different calls. How does it get better than that?
9. We put one more in.
9. We're doing 9.
One more in. So we added that.
Yeah.
We were gonna do 8. So yeah. حنسوي 9 calls والتالي call series ما أعتقد عندها متطلبات قبل بس ال1 day class ممكن حيبان في اللينك تحت إذا كان bars إذا ما كان bars I know that I took the Xmen class with Dr. Anthony and I've been in Access for a small while now but it changed like it was like I was functioning from here and then I'm functioning from here now. So I'm gonna say that in Arabic. أنا أخذت الإكسمان class مع دكتور أنتوني وكنت بشتغل من هنا وصرت مرة يعني حصل وسع.
Yeah, and it's so much fun for me to get to watch.
ومرة بسطة بالنسبة لي إنه يتفرج.
And it will be for you when you become a facilitator too, to watch people transform.
Yeah, ويقول لي حيكون بسطة مرة لي لما أنا أكون ميسرة إن شاء الله إنه أشوف الناس كيف إنها تتحول وتكبر إن شاء الله قريب باقي 2-3.
Nice. Cool. Well, thank you, Zeinah, for being here and doing this call with me, and I look forward to playing with our Xmen series.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. فبيقول شكرا إن كنتوا معانا هنقول باي.
Awesome. Bye, everybody.